The entire 2027 January 1st wave just got leaked, so today we're going to talk about it and I'm going to give you my thoughts. The first rumor on the list is Spider-Man vs. Green Goblin. This will include 3 figures, a Spider-Man figure, a Green Goblin figure, and a Mary Jane figure. It is 240 pieces and is reportedly a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 1 set, which means we'll finally get that version of Green Goblin, again, over 20 years later. As for the build, it has the same amount of pieces as the Epic Moment collections, so I think it'll be one of those, but I'm definitely picking this up for 30 or under. The second rumor is Spider-Man vs. Demo Goblin. This will include those figures and 82 pieces. Admittedly, I know nothing about Demo Goblin. I didn't even know he existed, so it's hard to theorize about this build. But it's a similar size to a small vehicle build like Ghost Rider's bike. So after a quick Google, Demo Goblin is a bit of a dark character. He is a demon-possessed hobgoblin whose mission is to cleanse the world of sinners. But he doesn't have any vehicles except a very unique glider I hope to see in LEGO. But for the build, I think we'll get a small spider bike and glider for $10. I would pick that up. Now, for the mechs, we have Scarlet Spider mech. This will include Scarlet Spider and Lasher for 146 pieces. This is your standard mech set. The figs are super exciting and with a unique Spider-Man and a new symbiote, but I'm going to wait to buy this, as I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys added to a mini modular later down the line, just like Anti-Venom. The next mech is also interesting, as we get Thor vs. Dr. Doom mechs. This will include Thor, Doom, and Female Doom with 237 pieces. Again, it's a mech set, but those characters are interesting, and with the title, I think both Dooms will have mechs. I think I'll wait to pick this up, as I want to see if the Female Doom ends up in any other sets. Now the next set is very excited, titled Strange Supreme Sanctum. It will include Thor, Iron Man, Wanda, and Namor, all in their zombie counterparts, as well as a Spider-Man and Strange Supreme with 814 pieces. Wow, is all I can say. 4 zombie characters and Strange Supreme. Now, I didn't watch anything past the first season of What If. I didn't watch Marvel Zombies. I probably should. And I didn't read Marvel Zombies. So I can't really tell you if this ever really happens. But honestly, I don't care. This set looks peak. It's most likely a Sanctum build that I really hope is a mini modular, and I would be happy to buy this for $100. The next leak is Peak, a buildable Jeff the Landshark with 495 pieces. According to leaks, this won't include a figure, like they did with the buildable Herbie, which I think is stupid. But in other news, I think this shows that they are starting to acknowledge Marvel Rivals' popularity. As yes, Jeff is a comic book character, but all his recent popularity is from Marvel Rivals, so that makes me wonder if we could get even more Marvel Rivals themed sets in the future. Either way, I would definitely buy this for around $50. The next leak is a Spider-Man buildable logo with 480 pieces. Now, this set is rumored to include Symbiote Spider-Man. We haven't seen this figure since he was a Comic-Con exclusive in 2012. As for the build, I think it'll be like the Batman logo where it's a logo suspended by a stand, but I would be happy to pay $60 to even $70 for this one. The final leak and the biggest is the Marvel Skyline with a Galactus minifigure, a Human Torch trophy, and a Spider-Man trophy. With 1,261 pieces, this looks like the rest of the wave, and it's pretty peak. A Galactus minifigure people have wanted for a while, and I expect the build to be like the Architect sets, both Marvel buildings. I don't think this is a day one pickup, but definitely a pickup before it retires. I am expecting a $150 price tag though. Overall, no script, my genuine thoughts on this wave is everything here looks great, and I would be willing to buy everything here. Of course, I think the mechs are a little lackluster, but I think they kind of have to do that for the kids, you know, like, it's a playset, it's not made for the collectors, it's made for the kids to have something to, battle with. Other than that, I think all these sets are awesome. They're giving us tons of stuff that we've been dying for years with Symbiote Spider-Man, Galactus minifigure, and we're getting a crazy zombie stuff, we're getting Female Doom, which I didn't know existed. We're getting Demo Goblin, who I didn't know existed. And I think this is really shining at what LEGO Marvel should be. Putting out characters that people don't exist, giving the fans what they really want, but also throwing stuff in there that people do know about and people would really be willing to buy. Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. Tons of random fans would buy that. But then you're going to have like the Demo Goblin, where people will buy it for Spider-Man, and it's supposed to be a cheap set. But other people will buy it for Demo Goblin, because people are going to be like, whoa, I love that character. I haven't seen him ever. Because I didn't even know that character existed. I think, like the Marvel Zombies, like that's awesome. So I think this wave is looking great. If they don't sell on the actual builds, I think this is peak. So honestly, I'd be willing to buy all these sets, assuming that Lasher and them don't end up in other sets. But if they do, I'm not going to buy the mechs, obviously. But otherwise, I think this is peak. I can't wait for 2027.